Welcome to Ukrainian Minute. Last week we discussed that Ukraine was considering buying gas from Europe rather than from Russia due to exorbitant prices. As we know now, Ukraine has negotiated a cheaper contract for the next 3 months with Russia. They're buying gas for $248 per 1,000 cubic meters, which is about $100 less than they were buying it before. They still have to prepay all of their gas, and a new contract will have to be negotiated after 3 months. Although Ukrainians are still experiencing a spike in prices for gas, many pay now 2, 3, or 4 times more than they've been paying before. Since the annexation of Crimea has experienced major food and water shortages as well as a collapse of their tourism market. In order to supplement the shortages, Serhiy Aksyonov is now opening up corridors from mainland Ukraine in order to transport food from the Kherson region to Crimea. Next, I'd like to talk about a very interesting article that I read by Alla Dziuma in The Vice. The article is called "Russian Soldiers Have Given Up Pretending That They Are Not Fighting in Ukraine," and it's about exactly that there's been so many Russian soldiers that have been in Ukraine and fighting for such an extended period of time that people are dropping their facades and starting to speak the truth in candid interviews. One of those interviews is with Dmitry Sapozhniko, a St. Petersburg native who enumerated his accounts and participation in the military takeover of Donetsk airport, Debaltseve, and now their current plans to take over Mariupol. He stated that naturally all operations, especially large-scale ones like encirclements, are directed by Russian soldiers and Russian generals. He discussed that tanks and Russian units would primarily cross the border in Luhansk, and this was fairly common and well known. The News Gazette described another account of a Russian soldier in Ukraine whose name is Dorji Batumankiy. He was drafted in 2013 into a new battalion, Battalion 31, where for 3 months they trained in Rostov. During that period, the soldiers painted over emblems and numbers on their tanks, removed patches and chevrons from their uniforms, and turned in their passports, cell phones, and military IDs. He stated that we understood that the whole war depended on us. That's why they'd beaten the training into us those previous 3 months. We were well prepared, both our snipers and the troops. So it's pretty clear that Putin's declaration that all soldiers are volunteers in Ukraine is absolutely false. And now more and more soldiers are coming out with their personal stories, which are being interviewed and written up in many different news segments. So if you're curious, just go and search for them. They're very, very interesting. They're from all over Russia. And lastly, there's rumors flying around also all over different news portals that Vladimir Putin has threatened nuclear war if NATO continues to escalate in surrounding countries, especially in the Baltic states, or if anyone tries to take back Crimea or challenge that leadership. In his words, any challenge to Crimea's leadership to him would be a declaration of war. So now people are talking about many things. If this could be a potential nuclear war, if this could be the beginning of something even bigger, like World War III. So it's crazy to think that something so small is escalating further and further, and there doesn't seem to be an end in sight. We'll continue following on all the developments, and please follow us on UAPOST.US, and have a great day.